What's going on, guys? I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of value here. I feel like kind of giving some value here on this video. I've been getting a lot of people really taking action in the opportunities that I'm involved with. And so I've also been, as you guys know, whether you're an EEC or No Limits team, there's a lot of Facebook marketing strategies that get covered, and a lot of them are free strategies. And probably the main one, maybe you've even heard me teach to you with my extra training, or maybe even in Earn Easy Commissions, or you've got access to the No Limit system and you see the training there. But a big, strategy is Facebook group posting, right? You go and you add or you find Facebook groups that are around the niche you're in. So in this case, if you're trying to make money with Earn Easy Commissions or No Limits, you're wanting to get involved with Facebook groups that are centered around how to make money online, how to work from home, things like that. Home-based opportunities that people, are in those groups because they're looking for things that they can do to make money online. So I've recently heard, and let me know in the comments if any of you guys have been struggling with doing Facebook groups. I've been hearing people are kind of Facebook's changing some things, and it's kind of getting harder to post in groups. I haven't really been having a problem with it, but for some reason other people have been. So let me know. But this what I'm about to cover is kind of a cool little strategy using your profile that I want to go over. This is going to be basically the best way you start building a reputation with your friends list. Okay. As I keep doing this, guys, just the more, it hits me that, being consistent with your content and making sure you build a solid reputation with people is going to be literally, that's like the only way basically your income is going to, continue to increase when it comes to affiliate marketing, and giving value and making people see that you're engaging with people and things like that. So, and some of you guys know, listen, I'm not the Facebook person. Okay. YouTube has been my thing, but I will tell you lately, especially with No Limits, I've kind of been applying what the No Limits, training on the pro level talks about with Facebook, and it's something I've never really done before. Like I said, I'm more so like a video marketing person, but I've built up a nice friends list with my Facebook, but I never really was active on it. I mean, I'd post every once in a while, but now I'm a lot more consistent, and I can tell you right now, the money I've been making, I would have to say it's almost 50-50 between like my video marketing techniques and strategies versus like my Facebook right now. So this is something very important. Okay. And whether you are new to this and you just made a Facebook account that literally has like no people, on it, you can do what I'm talking about here, or especially if you do have an account built up, but you're just not active with it. Okay. So, if I go to my profile, you'll see me here. And as you and what you can do is come onto my profile and kind of study it a little bit, because I've been posting about every day. And I'm mixing it up with basically two types of posts: motivational posts and proof posts, which I'm going to go into right here. I'm going to go into what your game plan should be with this. Now, I have a lot of friends here, and I'm still working because I was never really active with Facebook. I don't have the amount of, like, you may think like some of the engagement you're seeing on some of these posts are pretty good, but they're really not compared to, how many people I have on my list. So, but I am just sharing with you the things that I have been doing on my profile that is kind of starting to engage everybody again. And you should be doing them as well. So, let's say you don't have any friends or whatever, or very little, you can actually go to groups. So let's just do this one. Right. And for some reason, people have been telling me that they're struggling with actually getting their posts to post to groups. Now, What I'm finding that I'm doing with my profile is probably going to work almost better than you posting in groups, okay? And this is a little bit of manual work, but I think it's worth it to build up your friends list. But what you're going to do is you're going to kind of come through with groups and start adding people as friends. Now, you don't want to go too crazy with adding people because it could trigger something in Facebook's algorithm that may think you're like, it's like a weird suspicious activity on your account, or may think you're a scammer or something like that. And they may like shut your account down for a little bit. They may suspend you for a little bit or whatever. But what you want to do is kind of come in and kind of start adding people that you see that are engaging with other people's posts, and also engaging with other people that are actually posting themselves about opportunities. Also, I would add people that are posting in these groups that are having quite a bit of engagement on their profile, on their posts that they're making. As you'll notice, a lot of people will make posts, but you don't see people really, well, this is also a minute ago, so we have to give this time, but let's say add maybe 5 to 10 people a day. And whether you message each other or not doesn't matter. That's not the point, because this is going to take a little bit of time to build. But what's going to happen is when you start adding people in these groups that you see that are actually engaged, like I can add, this was probably a bad example, but let me find one. 1,500, like this person, right? They look like maybe they know a little bit about this whole marketing stuff. I'm going to add them as a friend, right? And later I'm gonna, maybe you can even message them, connect with them, say, hey, I saw your post, I see you're killing it. Just wanted to kind of connect with you. You can leave it as that, right? They're gonna be on your friends list, right? And so once you've got a decent amount of people, actually no, even if you have one person on your friends list, okay, what you need to be doing on a daily basis after that is this right here. This is the profile strategy game plan, okay? You're going to add this to whatever you're already doing with your marketing, okay? So again, I'm not the Facebook person. I'm just now starting to get, now at one point I remember I was with a CPA program I was doing very well with, and I was basically only using Facebook, but I was only doing groups. Like, I wasn't doing what I'm about to say here. I'm sure if I would have paired what I was doing with this, I'm pretty sure I would have made even more money at that time when I was doing a lot of Facebook group posting. But you're going to try to post 2 to 3 times a day, okay, on your profile, okay, morning, afternoon, and bedtime time frames. And you're going to leverage motivational posts, which I want to show you here, and you're going to leverage proof posts, okay? Now, when I say proof posts, I don't mean income proof. Of course, income proof, if you're somebody that hasn't gotten results yet, you freak out, well, I don't have any proof, right? This is not just the only kind of proof you can show off on your profile, okay? And one thing you have to keep in mind with this stuff, even if, people are watching you, the second you add somebody as a friend, the second they're a little bit engaged with you, they're going to be paying attention, right, to what you're posting. And even if they see you as somebody just starting out and they're like, I don't know, this person just starting out, I don't know how well they're doing things. Once you are consistently posting 2 or 3 times a day, you're going to start attracting their attention, okay? They're going to start paying attention to your post a little bit more. And when you post, so let me go ahead to this next slide here. So this is the type of proof you can show, right? Show off milestones that you hit in your business, right? So it doesn't have to be all money. If you're thinking it only needs to be money proof, that's what gets people engaged, you're wrong. Of course, showing income proof is great, and it does stir up a lot of, curiosity in people. But when people can follow you on a certain journey, if people can say, okay, I remember following this person and they were at 0, and you start celebrating certain milestones that you hit, it may not seem like a lot to you, but trust me, there's somebody that's following you that probably didn't even hit that. So celebrating, hitting a certain number of followers, right? Going from 0 friends on Facebook to your first 50 friends. You could say, wow, something like, hit my first 50 friends or followers on whatever you're on, whatever social media. This could really be applied to anything, not even just Facebook. And post that, right? People may overlook it, whatever, but with time, they're going to say, wait a second, I remember the types of posts they were making 3 months ago. they have changed now. You know, they're in the proof they're showing now is a lot more stepped up. So when you give somebody kind of a track record to follow, people love following people, right? So hitting, celebrating hitting a certain number of leads for the first time. Guys, believe it or not, when I first started like doing video marketing on YouTube, you know, I see a lot of people complain a lot. You know, they come into systems, they're like, oh my God, I haven't made money my first week or whatever. What's interesting with me, I was so excited about doing this stuff. I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I remember with the system that I was in at the time, I remember waking up one day and getting my first 2 leads. 2 leads, not money, not sales. I was so excited, I literally made a video around that. I made a video talking about how I was excited about getting my first 2 leads. And I guess because I didn't have any expectations with this stuff, so I was excited with anything I got, right? And believe it or not, that video, there were people that reached out to me and they were like, we knew you were serious when you were just talking about leads that you got. You see, most people are waiting until they make a whole bunch of money, right, to show off. But people actually really appreciated that honesty from me. And, you know, it really showed that, you know, through my video. And you can do that the same thing on Facebook. Like on Facebook the other day, I made a video. Now this was a lot better, you know, higher types of proof here. But like, yeah, right here, this was the post. I literally was kind of halfway celebrating kind of something that I, you know, have been wanting to do for a long time with my email marketing, you know, with my email list. For a long time, you know, I didn't really know how to do email marketing, and I'm still learning and everything. But I got to the point where I'm able to actually make the amount of money I'm supposed to be making off of just a certain list that I have in my email autoresponder. So I made a video kind of saying, hey, you guys want to see, you know, how you can get even the smallest email list to convert like crazy, you know, and I told people to ask, you know, drop an emoji for them to, you know, look at that. But this was halfway me kind of celebrating the fact that I've gotten a smaller list to actually convert, right? I would celebrate little things that I knew I couldn't do before. So for you, it's the same thing. You want to kind of show that honesty out there. Of course, income proof is great. And even if you don't have income proof, you can leverage other people's income proofs. If you're on my team and you follow me on Facebook and you see my income proof, freaking take it. Now, I'm not saying you take the pictures I'm posting and you say, I made this, right? But you can share what I have been able to make. You can say, hey, look, this is what my sponsor's doing, and I'm learning from her. You can leverage that income proof, okay? So when it does come to income proof, you can do that. So even like right now, what you'll do is as simple as this, right? So as you can see, like here's some income proof or whatever, but let's go to here. Like this was a simple post. I got 48 comments, right? And I wasn't promoting anything. If you notice, like I wasn't promoting anything. It was just, it was Christmas Eve, and I just put who's still grinding in their biz, even though it's Christmas Eve, right? Hashtag hustle flow, right? And so people engaged with that. They really like this kind of stuff. You know, this is another one, didn't get a whole lot of engagement, but even if you didn't get engagement, people are still seeing your post, even if they didn't hit like or comment. So you're starting to build something in people's brains when you're constantly posting, right? So this one was just like a quote from Brian Tracy that people started liking, right? This one, I even think somebody shared this one. Yeah, one friend of mine shared it. But another motivational post. So as you see, like I'm kind of trying to post more motivational stuff than just straight up income proof. You have to have a good mix. But right now, let me just go ahead and post that one that I just made here. It was a picture, right? And this is just a Zig Ziglar post on top of a, or quote with a picture that I took. And I'm just going to put, who else agrees? Right? I should probably put like some kind of emojis always make things stick out for some reason. Right? Friends. Okay. And there you go. Also, when you post, make sure you like and comment. I know that sounds weird, but comment on your post to kind of help get more engagement, so people will actually see, because the more engagement you have on your post, the more Facebook's actually going to show it to your friends and stuff, right? So there's that. In your intro or like your bio, make sure you have like something like a 2-lined little description about what you do. I used to have like this huge bio and it was just like not good, and I noticed that like a lot of the marketers, when I would go onto their Facebook profiles, they had like a 1-liner or like a 2-line thing that just explains very quickly to people what they do. I'm an online marketer that's teaching others how to build a successful online biz, right? So, you know, there's that, right? Even if you just literally type in like on Google, like, I'm telling you, and the more you do this, I should have put quotes. There's tons of quotes you can, you know, take from sites and things like that. So let's see here. Let's just like pretend. See, like I had actually created that one post, but let's say you're just on your profile and you just want to kind of make a cool little post. So I'm not going to actually post this, but I'm just showing you kind of what this is like here. And you could put an emoji. Emojis for some reason are just always, they just make everything stick out. I'm going to put, where is it at? A little fire sign. And then what's cool is right here, you see these little colors? You can make your like post stick out with, you know, adding these little backgrounds, which I'll do sometimes, right? So you can just, even just doing that, you know, can help you. So basically just keep, you know, this in mind, right? Add people in groups that you know are actually posting and they're engaging and things like that. You can message them if you want, say, hey, I just want to connect with you and things like that. And then just start posting 2 to 3 times a day, motivational stuff and also proof posts, whether it's just a little milestone you've hit in your business or, you know, whatever. And also you can leverage other income proof. Now, you have to do this consistently because, like I said, I'm not a Facebook person. And each day I'm doing this right here, this profile strategy. I've been getting more and more engagement on Facebook, and I've been getting more results as far as like leads and just like sales, because you got to realize Facebook is it's a personal thing, right? See, whereas my YouTube, I can get real personal with you, but Facebook, you know, you're seeing who it is that's posting, and you instantly have the ability to message them, and more than likely your message is going to get through and they'll actually respond. So the more people see you're actually engaging with other people and just being consistent with your posts, the more they're going to be curious about what you have to offer. So I hope you liked this video. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. You know, start adding this to your marketing game plan on a daily basis, and let me know how everything goes. So anyways, that's basically it. Again, comment on this video if you liked it, and I'll talk to you later.